This honestly breaks my heart. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing this little quick get ready with me chit chat, talk about 2025, our goals for this year, and we're also going to be using some products that I have not used in quite some time, so I'm super excited about that. If you guys want to know how I got this look or just catch up with me and know what's new, then make sure you guys keep on watching. And if you guys are new to my channel, hi, welcome. Make sure you guys subscribe down below so you guys won't miss any of my upcoming videos for this year, because your girl is trying to get back into the rhythm and into the groove of uploading on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and across all of my platforms. So make sure you guys check me out on every other social media. I'll leave my links listed down below. Without me rambling on any longer, let's just go ahead and hop onto the video. I'm not going to lie, I am loving the way my eyebrows came out today. I feel like they're very natural looking. I normally do my eyebrows off camera because normally I do like to shape them and really just take my time with it. However, if you guys are interested in knowing how I do my eyebrows, I can definitely make a video on that. But today for my makeup, I really don't know what I want to do. I have a few things that I have to do throughout the day, but it's nothing crazy. So, I think I'm just going to do what I normally do. I'll try to use some new products today that I haven't used in my other videos. I was looking at my other videos today in the morning and I'm like, oh my god, I have not filmed for YouTube in a hot minute. So here we are filming. I want to get back into the groove and the rhythm of uploading on YouTube. I actually have not been uploading on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, nothing, nada. So my 2025 goal is definitely trying to be more consistent on uploading on social media. So we're starting today. Anyways, let's go ahead and prep my skin. For primer today, I am going to be using this Essence Hello Good Stuff Primer Serum. I do have dry skin, and this is definitely a hydrating primer, which I love. I think in all of my other previous videos, I've used the Refi primer, which again, that one is one of my all-time favorite primers. However, this primer is honestly really good. I do love it. It's very hydrating, as I mentioned, and I do feel like it doesn't really give me that sticky consistency that the Refi primer gives me. Usually I like that sticky consistency because it kind of gives me the illusion that my foundation is going to stick on a little bit better and last better throughout the day. But honestly, I feel like it's just in my mind. I think that as long as I apply my foundation, my products correctly and set them as I should, my makeup will be lasting pretty much the entire day. So it doesn't really matter. Honestly, I do think that you can do a really bomb makeup look with inexpensive products. Maybe I should do a video of like me doing a full face of just using drugstore inexpensive products just to show you guys how good you can do your makeup. Now that I have my primer set, I'm going to be using this Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation. I have been using this here and there. I don't use it too often for the reason that I do think that this foundation shade is a little too light for me. I kind of messed up, but I am able to make it work as long as I kind of bronze up my face and contour as I should. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna make it work today. I do love the foundation itself, so I want to definitely get a different foundation that I'm able to like mix in with this one and just get like the perfect shade. It's not too light, but I feel like you can kind of tell that it is a little light, but again, we are able to make it work. I'm using a Real Techniques Seamless Complexion brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend this out. Usually when I'm blending my foundation, instead of really rubbing, I like to just dab everything in. I feel like by doing so, no. Okay, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I don't think that primer and this foundation mix too well, that it's starting to... Okay, I am not going to deal with this. Hold on, let me see if I'm able to make it work. If not, then I'm going to have to take this off. Okay, no. We are going to go ahead and take this off, and we're going to go ahead and start all over. Okay, should I cry now or later? We are going to go ahead and scratch that foundation out for today. Instead, we're going to be going in with the Frankie Rose Matte Perfection Foundation, one of my favorite foundations of all time. This is in the shade Neutral. And I'm just going to apply a little tiny bit of this. As you guys can tell, I feel like you guys can kind of tell on camera like the shade difference. This is definitely one of like my most perfect foundation matches that I do have. Actually, I think right now during winter time it might be a little too dark, but then again, nothing that we aren't able to work with and kind of like brighten up a little bit with some concealer. I am using the same Real Techniques brush just to blend everything out. Same technique, instead of like really rubbing, I'm just dabbing in everything. This just ensures that the product that I'm applying is being applied exactly where I want it to be applied to. And not only that, but it's going to maximize the foundation coverage that we're able to get. Okay, let's talk about this foundation match. It is literally a match made in heaven. I'm obsessed. You guys already know one of my favorite concealers ever is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer. This is in the shade Cotton. I freaking love this concealer. I love the coverage. I love how creamy it is. And I just love the way it blends. It's by far one of my favorites and I will forever repurchase it. So I'm just applying a little triangle on my inner corner, and then I do like to bring this in and up. Reason why I do that is because I like to think that it gives it the illusion of a more lifted and brighter under eye. I don't know if it's just me, but I do think that it works, and I've done it forever and I will continue to do it. The brush that I'm using for my concealer is the Frankie Rose Concealer 91 brush. This is literally my go-to concealer brush. I love like how soft and fluffy it is, and not only that, but I feel like I'm able to get under there like really good. And it just blends everything so seamlessly. If you guys are interested in this concealer brush, I do have a code with Frankie Rose, Alma 10, that you guys are able to use at checkout and save some money. I feel like saving some money is never bad, especially in this economy, please. Oh my god, today I started my spring semester and my first class was at 11 a.m. and it was via Zoom. Oh my goodness. I literally had to say, what the the entire time after I was done with that class, because I've taken some hard classes before, but this class right here, I can already tell I'm gonna struggle a little bit, and I've already emailed my professor regarding like her office hours and if I'm able to just walk in there or if I need an appointment, because I've had some professors in the past where you actually need to set up a time with them even though they have their office hours, but she's gonna see me there pretty much every week. But let's talk about me being in school this semester, because I am taking 6 classes. 6 classes. That is insane. I've never taken that many classes throughout like my college career, but I'm really just trying to go all in my academics and do good first and foremost, but also I'm so ready to kind of graduate and get my foot within the field that I'm studying. And I know I'm able to do it. I know it's going to be hard. Like I already know. I kind of went in with that mentality of like saying goodbye to like my social life and really just focusing on school. And I think that that's something that I did very well, because I kind of won't have FOMO throughout the semester, you know. I did tell my friends that, you know, I'm going to be going to school and I don't want to get invited anywhere, because I think that's the only reason why I get FOMO is whenever I get invited and I don't end up going because I can't go, and then I see them post and stuff. So unless I reach out to them saying like, hey, I have this weekend free, like let's do something, then I don't want to be invited anywhere. I wasn't going to cream contour, but looking at my face, I feel like I do need it. I'm going to be using the Patrick Ta She's Bronze Cream Bronzer. And I'm just going to apply this very lightly, again, just to bring a little bit of color. Nothing too extra, nothing too excessive. Just bringing some color back into my face. So usually I like to just dab this, and I am using a MAC, what brush is this? I think it's like a 130S brush, and just applying it very lightly on my cheekbones. And then I'm also going to go on to the temples of my face just to balance everything out. It doesn't have to be perfect right now, like the application, because I am going to go back in with my concealer brush without any extra product. And then just make sure that these little harsh lines, I don't know if you guys can kind of tell, but these little harsh lines around the concealer and the bronzer are kind of like very seamless. So going back in with my concealer brush without any extra product, I'm just going to make sure that there's no harsh lines between the concealer and the bronzer. Make sure everything's blended as much as we can blend. Perfect. I said I was going to use products that I normally don't gravitate towards, so I'm going to be using this Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. This is in the shade Fair Light 10. I recently started using this one because Maybelline did send it to me, and I actually surprisingly do like it a lot. I feel like it's very similar to my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder, so I love it. I just don't know too much about the color. I feel like it might be a little too yellow, but we can definitely make it work. I'm just using this little powder puff and I'm applying it under my eyes. I don't like to bake because, again, I do have dry skin, so I feel like by baking it just really dries up my skin, and I just get so much extra product that I don't need. So normally what I like to do, I really like to just work the product in and just really set the product. I only have one face powder, and it's the powder that I literally use every single day, and that's the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 220 Natural Beige. With a big fluffy brush, I'm going to pretty much just set anywhere that I didn't set with the loose powder. I'm also going to just set a little bit of this on my forehead. Going in with the theme of this video, using products that I normally don't use, I'm going to be using this Frankie Rose contour palette, and I'm going to be mixing both of these contour shades to bronze up my face. I'm just going to pretty much apply this anywhere and everywhere I apply that cream contour shade. And again, this is going to be used to bring some color back into our face. I feel like this contour palette is not as pigmented as I would like it to be, hence why I really don't gravitate towards it. But overall, I do think it's a good palette. I just think that I have to really build up the product. I am going to be contouring my nose just a bit using those same shades that we just used for the rest of our face. And with this, I just like to apply it kind of like going down the bridge of my nose and bringing it ever so slightly to our eyebrows. So for blush, I'm going to be using this Rare Beauty blush in the shade Truth with this Morphe and Ariel blush brush. And I'm just going to apply this ever so slightly on my apples of my cheeks. I do think that this blush is very, very pigmented, so whenever I do apply it, I literally just dab my brush, nothing too crazy. And then when I'm applying it, instead of really rubbing it in, I like to dab it in again because it's really pigmented. So by doing so, I feel like I'm just able to distribute the product a little bit much more better. Okay. Oh my goodness. I applied too much freaking blush on my nose. Oh my god, what's going on? Okay, I was going to say I like to apply very little blush on my nose, but oh my god, I think I went a little overboard on the tip of my nose. So I'm just using this like dual fiber brush, trying to like get the excess product out, because then I'm just going to look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Stop it. Again, since we're not doing anything extra today, I'm just going to apply some lashes. But before doing so, I'm going to obviously apply some mascara onto my lashes, just very lightly. The mascara that I've been loving, oh my god, this mascara I have been loving. I think I got like a little sample once from Sephora, or I might have bought it actually. I don't know, but I had like a little tiny one of these, and I was using it for quite some time and I absolutely loved it. But this is, anyways, enough of me like rambling on about this mascara. This is the Fenty mascara. It is the Hella Thick Volumizing Mascara Obsessed. That's literally all I have to say about it. I'm going to go ahead and apply some simple lashes just to bring the entire look together. Honestly, I'm definitely someone that just loves lashes. I feel like I don't look like myself without lashes. The lashes for today are going to be oh my god, I'm pretty sure I got these from Beauty Creations, but they are Bella. I don't know. I actually don't know. Oh, Unforgettable. I believe they're like the Jenny Rivera collab. Again, I did get them from Beauty Creations. I don't know why it says Be Bella Cosmetics right here, but these are going to be the lashes that I'm going to be wearing today. Normally how I apply my lashes, I like to apply the center of the lash first and then the outer corner, and then I go into the inner corner. And then I just play with it until like it's really set in place. I'm going to go back in with my mascara and just lightly apply this onto my lower lashes. I feel like this just ties the entire eyes together. Normally I would go in with a black eyeliner, but we're going somewhat simple today. So this is going to be like my simple kind of everyday look. I feel like I say that about every look that I do, but it's truly just simple looks for me. Moving on to the lips, I'm going to be using this NYX lip liner in the shade Mason. I'm just going to not really overline my lips, just kind of line them as they are. Don't get me wrong, I love NYX lip liners, but I do feel like they tend to dry up very quickly. So we're just gonna really get in there. So once I have my lips lined up, we're going to be using this Patrick Ta lip gloss. This is in the shade She's an Influencer. I have not used this lip gloss in quite some time actually, but it is such a pretty nude color and it has like a little bit of a shimmer, which I love. Okay, my loves, so that completes this look and this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys have any recommendations for any upcoming videos that you guys would like to see from me, make sure you guys leave a comment down below. And if you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribed and hit the like button down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!